My inflammation, my joints, my energy, my weight, all changed within 90 days. Here's exactly what I cut. Not because a doctor told me to, because I was tired of feeling tired, and I wanted to see what would happen if I just tried. Come sit with me. My name is Victoria. I am 72 years old. I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. I am not telling you what to eat or what not to eat. I am only sharing what helped me. Please speak to your own doctor before making any significant changes to your diet. Now let me tell you what happened. At 68, I felt old. Not the dignified kind of old, the heavy kind. My joints ached in the morning. My energy disappeared by midday. My clothes fit differently than they used to. And I had a low level of tiredness that I had started to believe was just normal, just what happens at this age. I mentioned it to my GP at a routine appointment. She asked me what I was eating. I told her, and she said very gently, "You might want to try cutting a few things for a few weeks, just to see." She did not give me a strict diet. She did not tell me to eliminate everything. She just suggested I pay attention and keep a notebook. So I did. I decided to try for 90 days, not forever, just 90 days. I cut 5 things, not because they are evil, not because no one should eat them, because I wanted to see how my body responded. Here is what I cut. 1. Sugar. Not all sugar. I am not a saint. I mean the obvious sugar. Biscuits with my tea. The cake Caroline brought over. The chocolate I kept in the cupboard for emergencies. I cut the daily sugar. The sugar I was eating without even thinking about it. The first week was hard. I craved it. I thought about biscuits constantly. By the second week, the cravings had faded. By the third week, I did not miss it. What I noticed, my energy stopped crashing in the afternoon. I did not feel that 3 p.m. fog anymore. That alone was worth it. 2. White bread and white pasta. I grew up on white bread. It is what we ate. It is what I kept eating. I switched to whole grain, not because I wanted to be trendy, because I read that the white stuff processes differently in older bodies. I noticed a difference within 2 weeks. Less bloating, less of that uncomfortable full feeling after meals. My digestion was quieter. That is the only way I know how to describe it. 3. Fried food. I was not eating fried food every day, but regularly enough. Chips with dinner, something crispy at lunch. I cut it completely for 90 days. Not forever, just to see. I did not miss it as much as I expected, and when I occasionally have it now, I notice the difference. My stomach feels heavy afterward. That was information. 4. Processed meat. This was hard. I like a good sausage. I like bacon on a Sunday morning, but I cut them for 90 days. I replaced them with eggs, with fish, with chicken. What I noticed, the morning stiffness in my hands improved. Not gone, I am 72, but better. I could open jars more easily. That was not nothing. 5. Most dairy. I did not cut all dairy. I kept a little cheese. I kept butter. But I cut the daily milk in my tea. I cut yogurt. I cut cream. I switched to oat milk in my tea. It took a week to get used to. Now I prefer it. What I noticed, less congestion. I had not realized I was congested until I was not. My breathing felt clearer. Now, I want to be very clear about something. I am not saying these 5 foods are bad. I am not saying you should never eat them. I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. I am saying that when I cut them for 90 days, I felt better. That is all. Let me pause here. I upload every evening. If you are not yet here for that, the subscribe button is just below. I would very much like you to join me. Here is what happened by day 90. My joint pain was not gone. It is still there some mornings, but it was significantly reduced. I could walk to the rose garden without thinking about it. I could stand up from a chair without bracing myself. My energy was better. Not like when I was 50, but I was not falling asleep in the afternoon anymore. I had enough energy to cook dinner, to read, to sit here and talk to you. My clothes fit differently. I had not been trying to lose weight, but I lost some. Not dramatically, enough that I noticed. And here is the most important thing. I felt like I was doing something for myself, not waiting for a doctor to fix me, not accepting that feeling bad was just what aging meant. I was trying something, and it worked for me. I kept most of the changes, not all. I have a biscuit with my tea sometimes. I had bacon last Sunday. But I do not eat these things every day anymore, and my body thanks me for that. I want to say something to every woman my age who feels tired and achy and thinks this is just how it is now. Maybe it is. I am not promising miracles. I am not telling you that cutting 5 foods will change everything. It might not. Your body is different from mine. Your health is different. But I will tell you this. It costs nothing to try for 30 days. You do not need special food. You do not need a program. You just need to pay attention. Keep a notebook. Notice how you feel, and then decide for yourself. I am not a doctor. I am not telling you what to do. I am telling you what I did, and what I did helped me. Please speak to your own doctor before making any significant changes to your diet, especially if you have existing health conditions or take medication. But please also trust your own body. It has been with you for a long time. It will tell you what it needs. You just have to listen. I am 72. I feel better than I did at 68, not because I found a miracle, because I paid attention. I tried something. I kept what worked. I let go of what did not. That is all any of us can do. I upload every evening. If you would like to sit with me again tomorrow, the subscribe button is just below. Take care of yourself today and listen to your body. Come sit with me.